Mimi Beardsley, could you eat my ass? Mimi Beardsley, haven't you done this before? Mimi Beardsley, worst name ever. Mimi Beardsley, Mimi Beardsley, oh Mimi Beardsley, oh my dick smells like Mimi Beardsley. Could you eat my ass? Mimi Beardsley, worst name ever. Mimi Beardsley, Mimi Beardsley, are you fucking any Negroes? Do you have any friends who'll eat my ass? Have some bootleg alcohol. You're a virgin, aren't you? Smell these poppers. Her name is horrible. It's a real cock softener. Why don't you take care of my baby brother? Oh look, his cock went back into the left. Back into the left. His cock went back into the left. Back into the left. Oh, Mimi Beardsley, could you eat my ass? Mimi Beardsley, haven't you done this before? Mimi Beardsley, worst name ever. Mimi Beardsley, Mimi Beardsley, oh Mimi Beardsley, oh my dick smells like Mimi Beardsley. Could you eat my ass? Mimi Beardsley, worst name ever. Mimi Beardsley, Mimi Beardsley. His cock went back into the left. Back into the left. His cock went back into the left. Back into the left. His cock went back into the left. Back into the left. His cock went back into the left. Back into the left. Oh, Mimi Beardsley, could you eat my ass? Mimi Beardsley, haven't you done this before? Mimi Beardsley, worst name ever. Mimi Beardsley, Mimi Beardsley, oh Mimi Beardsley, oh my dick smells like Mimi Beardsley. Could you eat my ass? Mimi Beardsley, worst name ever. Mimi Beardsley, Mimi Beardsley, oh Mimi Beardsley.
There was a show, he was so slow, it's growing up, Bobo.
Bobo? Ugh, can you come help me with my books? They're too heavy for me to lift.
Well, that's the thing, my unit doesn't lift stuff. All it does is get boners and piss and well, when I jack off the white stuff.
Bobo? Who said anything about a unit? And what do you mean, white stuff?
Oh, man, nice and sexy, man.
Bobo, are you paying any attention to me? You keep looking at Mrs. Cumsington.
Nice, I'd love to have my face buried in those boobies.
Bobo, what has gotten into you?
As I say, boobies always loosen me up.
Ew, you're really weird.
I have no problem eating on an ass. And I'd even take the train to Chocolate Town if you're into that.
Where did you learn this from?
I don't like to come off as a pervert.
Too late. I am telling.
Hold on, let me take this call for a second, Spunny Mother. Oh, mommy. Oh. Oh.
Before there was a show, he was so slow, it's growing up,
They're rich,
beyond.
and they pee, but they're done. Welcome back to the Opie and Anthony Show on Sirius XM.
Ron Bennington in studio. We love when Ronnie comes by.
You know, I'm a little tired because I stayed up on the Tonight Show and watched Joan Rivers come back after all these years.
wow,
how
was
that?
right.
Throttled it. Fucking killed it.
She's amazing.
Wait, what's this all about?
Got any clips?
Joan Rivers hasn't done the Tonight Show in
since Carson got pissed at her.
Yeah, like 29 years or something. And she came on
Why
there.
didn't Jay have her on?
I don't know.
Jay was
too scared.
What?
Yeah, I guess he was.
There's a lot
just,
of ghosts still, and there were a lot of ghosts in the Jay.
And I think Jay also had
yeah.
a lot of the same like producers were still around. And they were pissed at her.
Oh wow!
For a year like this, you know, the kind of same
hold a
suits.
fucking grudge, Jesus
yeah,
Christ!
People hold a grudge.
It's crazy.
They do.
She said she had sex with Johnny Carson recently. She said she had a one-night stand. She said it was no big deal.
Really?
His penis, because she saw it.
I didn't hear that part.
Could you find that before he gets sued?
Why would Johnny?
Did she say it on Fallon?
No,
Fuck her.
No, recently though.
She was good
came
when
out.
she was younger, man. She wasn't bad.
Yeah, but Johnny Carson could have fucked anybody.
He did.
And he did.
Fuck Joan Rivers.
Fuck Joan.
Here it is.
Here we go.
Is she being serious? Or
I don't know. Let's find out.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Very important question.
I'm listening.
Very, very important. The Johnny Carson sex tape.
Yeah.
Any comments, any remarks? Are you interested in seeing it? I hear he's got a huge...
I did.
You did see
I
it?
saw it in real life.
Did you really?
Grow up. How do you think you got on the show? You can sit there. He's good. Yeah.
Wait, you and Johnny never really had
Sex.
Yes, relations.
It depends what you want to call it. If you're Jewish, you call it prelude to marriage. If you're Johnny, you call it one night bomb.
Are you surprised they're comparing him to Michael Fassbender?
Oh no, John Hamm.
Or John Hamm, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
You're not shocked?
I had no idea that the man could stand and sit at the same time.
All right.
Who knew?
Are you interested in seeing the tape, though?
Yeah, I want to see which wife.
All right.
Dying to see which wife.
All right, interesting.
Yeah. Obviously, the wife that he made it with wasn't the wife at the time that he made it. Once you made it, you don't wear knee pads. Once you're married, you don't wear knee pads. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks. Oh, Milton Berle, look at that. And who's that?
It's Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore. Oh, my God.
One of these things is not like...
Another one hung like a horse.
See, she didn't say she...
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
That's a different clip. The other clip I saw, she kind of made it sound like she had one night stand with Johnny Carson. Yeah, but it seems like she was just fucking around there, right?
She's so fucking funny though, man. She's
Hilarious.
so brutal still.
Yeah.
How old is she?
80.
80, right?
She
80
is
years old.
brutal, too.
Yeah.
She turned 80. Holy shit.
Yeah, she is a brutal comic. Can we watch some of the Fallon clips, Sal, before I pull your beard down?
I am so sorry I'm late. And I
Why were you
apologize.
late? Yeah, this is... I waited for you too long.
I beg your pardon. I flew in because we did Fashion Police, which is on, Friday, but we tape it ahead of time. Yeah. And the stupid guy landed in Newark instead of LaGuardia. And then those of you out of town don't know, but that's like 45 minutes. And then they had sent this big stretch Mercedes limo for us, and it got stuck. It wouldn't move for 2.5 hours. And I'm thinking, the Germans killed 6 million Jews. You can't fix a carburetor.
Holy shit.
Russell Crowe
laughing.
Fucking.
Wow, that's brutal.
80.
Welcome back to the network, Joan.
Jesus.
I'm thrilled to be on. Don't misunderstand. But this is so embarrassing.
It's a donut.
I have to sit on this, and I'll explain this to you. No, I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassed.
You don't have
It's an inner tube she's sitting on.
Inner tube.
Well, coming back, I wanted to write. It's very special for me to be back. Seriously, very, very special. So, yeah, it's amazing. So my girlfriend and I decided we would get matching vagina rings, just like to collaborate.
Shit.
And
She got roids.
And to celebrate the moment.
to celebrate the moment.
I appreciate that. You and your girlfriend.
Yeah, and mine is killing me, but apparently, I spoke to Bruce Jenner and hers is fine.
No.
Russell Crowe is laughing his ass off.
Just want to be attacked by her.
Yeah.
It's good to know. That's good to know. I don't want anyone to be in pain. So yeah, thank you. Now, Joan, when I asked you to come on. I asked you to come on our first show and do this $100 bet thing.
It was great.
And I really appreciate it. You came out, and you're the first person to break character, and you just gave me a nice hug, and I appreciate that, because you know we love you here.
I love you so much. From the minute I saw you first, when you first started, I said, you're great. Oh. And you're what I love about you is you were very touched that night. And I think that's because you're Irish. You're ethnic.
I am.
No.
I'm Irish. No, I started filling up. I got emotional.
Ethnic people get emotional. I'm not. No, nothing. Ethnic people. You know, you say Irish cry. You say to an Italian woman, "Your mother died."
It's a very emotional thing.
And she hated her, but you say to a wasp, "Your mother died." Who got her shoes? I mean,
interesting.
If you want to make a wasp cry, you got to say, "No more mayonnaise," and
they really get upset then. I have a photo of you. This is you and right in this same studio, 1965.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Her and Johnny. She was cute back then.
Yeah.
65.
Second night that I was on, and I had been working 8 years in Greenwich Village, and nothing. And he said, God bless him, you're going to be a star. It changed my life. Oh. And you look at this, and look how nice. I mean, my legs look good. The breasts are in the right place.
You look fantastic. But I mean, why did MC, the whole thing, is it true? They banned you, but then...
They banned me, but I think it's because you get old. You know, I don't want to talk in front of you because I don't know you this well. When you get old... my vagina.
Oh, my God.
Is so dry.
Oh, God. Wow. Wow.
Don't. Just everyone just say at the same time. How?
Thank you for asking. I took a bath tonight. Yeah. And the water went whoosh.
All right. Okay, all right. I've never heard of that happening. I've never heard of that happening.
I was banned for 26 years.
Yeah, but did you never pitch them any shows or wanted to come back to NBC? Or
I pitched constantly. They just didn't want when I had the show. I had a great show. I had a toilet-trained children. I called it Howdy Doody. They didn't want that. I had a Jewish religious show called 700 Club, and that's my final offer. And
700. That's
it. Not a penny more.
But look at you. You're on Fashion Police is a giant hit. Knock on wood. And then you have Joan and Melissa. Joan Knows Best. Last season I watched it. I had you on late
night. You were on.
I was on last year. Yeah, but then you had an episode. I don't know if we talked about it, where you got stoned during an episode and went and ate cheeseburgers like 3 in the morning, and it was hilarious. And then this year you're doing something. This is a little bit ridiculous. You asked.
See, now you've hurt my feelings. No, I do this year. The first episode, I did a sex tape.
Joan,
porn.
Yeah, I know.
Porn.
Why are you breaking into that business?
Because look at the Kardashians. I mean, they can't.
Yeah. But
hello, we're just watching TV.
I wanted Melissa to do it. I didn't want to do it. And right away, Melissa, I didn't want to do it. I mean, what a prude. And I said. Didn't want to do it.
Joan, I don't know. I mean, this is like, don't you think you're a little bit too old for, I mean...
People say, see, now that's
ageist?
Yes, ageist. Every time people say, we don't want to hear an old lady say I'm coming unless she's going for the door.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people just play clips. We're like, the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, we could have
Joan though.
Well, why does the country love Betty White? Not fucking, Joan should be where Betty White is.
Well, Betty's a little more subtle.
Yeah, plus she's older. She's in her 90s, so we find that miraculous. And no one gave a shit about her for a while. It was a recent, the last few years.
91 now. 91.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
We like a good spunky 90-year-old.
That Super Bowl commercial helped bring her back, where she got tackled.
Right.
The big interest in Betty White since then.
And the gays are crazy about her.
They love her.
The gays love
She's got her gays, huh?
Yeah, she got her gays. They love old ladies.
Gays love old ladies. What is that?
Yeah.
Because they want to be them someday.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're watching this. We know this.
Yeah.
We've seen this.
She gets tackled.
Yeah.
Wow. I hope she was okay.
You think she took the bump?
Oh, boy.
I don't think you could actually take that bump.
No.
We got the Ron Bennington audio, thanks to Eric.
What?
Yeah.
Does Ron even want to hear it?
It doesn't matter to me. I mean, you know what? You guys have been nice enough. You're coming and doing mass.
Right.
We're moving it. We're doing it. 7 cities?
I think, yeah.
Seven cities?
I think so. An evening with.
Now I talked to Wiki because this changes everything. I mean, we were all set up. We were doing everything.
Oh, yeah.
We need a
He
candle.
told me it was a go.
Yeah, that's a problem.
We need a candle budget.
What's going on down there?
We need candles on the stage.
That'd be fantastic. Why? What's happening down there?
I don't know. There's a crowd in front of the office.
Oh, boy.
No.
That's never good.
They're moving shit out.
Yes.
What?
All right, we want all this shit to go. They said they're podcasting.
He has got AIDS.
Oh, my God.
Why is E-Rock running?
Because, Eric, what's going on at our office?
Is there a fire?
What?
Why were you running?
Because I had to get audio.
Oh, what is it?
Ooh, it's 18 minutes audio.
What?
Well, what's this?
Crazy.
The thing with me?
Yeah, in D.C.
Crazy.
18 minutes?
That's long. Oh.
Give it a minute.
What track can we go to?
Track 4.
4.
So, hear me lose my shit?
Ron loses it.
Eric.
Well, is that the only track we're playing?
He doesn't know. You're going to make him run again.
He has best of CDs of you guys.
Who?
Ron and Fez, 2005.
Why would he have a best of CD?
Right?
I don't know.
That's every show.
Wait, when did you join XM?
2006, I guess.
No.
Yeah.
What month?
I don't know. Late summer, maybe.
So we were there 2 years without you guys?
Yeah, remember the golden ticket talk?
Yeah, the golden ticket. We were the only golden ticket. There's supposed to be a bunch.
Hey, we had some ideas. They just didn't want to fucking pay up. That golden ticket thing was supposed to be a real thing. We were going to bring some shows on.
Did you already know the shows that you wanted?
What did we want?
I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, there were a few. I don't remember exactly anymore.
Do we want Cheetah?
Scott and Todd?
Scott and Todd was one of them, sure.
Scott or Todd?
Yeah, Scott or Todd now. That's what you get.
All right, it's just track 4. So Ron was doing his show.
Okay.
Not even a bit. He was just doing a show. And the PD didn't like the direction of the show, I guess, because Fezzi, I think, was upset. So you decided, let's do some wrestling.
This was the beginning of Fez's mental illness days.
Wow.
It was like that's how long it goes back.
Shit.
So he had kind of broken down a little bit when we were in D.C. And I used to think, well, he's going to bounce back. He's going to feel better.
Oh, boy.
I was naive.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to
There
you.
were no signs
naive.
before 2005, huh?
Well, a lot of it had to go. No, it was as soon as we left New York and went to D.C., he took it very hard. See, what happened is we had a producer on our show that we didn't take with us.
Oh.
And I didn't know it at the time because Fez was straight then.
Right.
And he was really devastated by that.
Attached to him a little bit.
Yeah.
Who's the producer? I'm trying to remember your old guys. Not Al.
No, not Al Dukes.
Okay.
I think
Who
Al
farted?
Blueface. Who do you think farted?
I didn't fart.
You're excited about Unmasked?
Oh, my God. Extremely.
What are you pushing out today?
Nothing. I'm just looking forward to Black Sabbath on Monday.
It smells like fucking Marcus Hook in the goddamn
Wow, it's awful.
late fucking June.
Let's hear the audio. I want to hear this.
Well, we're doing the setup.
Oh, okay.
There was a setup
So anyway,
there.
that's what.
So Fez started a little breakdown. He was very
really
upset.
bad one. Like one, he thought he was having a heart attack.
Right.
And we went to break, and it was just a panic attack, but it was like massive. And then, then he'd started crying on the air and stuff like that. And it was really...
Which makes great radio.
It does. He hasn't done it in a while.
But it makes great radio. So a PD not understanding that is bullshit. So then Ron decides, we'll make him happy. We'll talk wrestling for an hour. And then that's where the PD had the problem. Decided to try to step into, Ron's house.
Uh-huh.
And, the shit hit the fan.
What's up, dude?
All good.
What's happening?
What is this, real audio?
No,
real you hear the quality of this?
Remember real audio. Yeah. It's going to be the new format.
What the fuck, Eric?
Exactly.
We just did a 10-minute setup, and the audio is, horrendous.
Would you drop your lunch on it?
Huh?
Like images. I'm going to show you who the guy was.
Did you get it off the skimmer?
Fezzi was crushing on.
Yeah, it sounds like it's off the
cassette skimmer.
Oh, not.
This guy, yeah. This guy.
Right. I remember him.
Yeah, he was a Long Island guy.
Oh, I remember
Fezzi
him.
had a little something for him?
Yeah, we didn't know it at the time.
Was the guy...
No, very straight. Fez is only crushed on straight guys.
Right.
So...
Trick one.
Going down there... No, that wasn't it.
That wasn't it. E-Rock.
It's the worst audio I've ever heard in my life. I don't even know if you could play this.
Let's give it a shot.
I'm trying to think of who from your show it was. Somebody he crushed on your show.
Oh,
I'll text and ask.
What's up, dude?
All good.
Think
what's happening.
So the PD came in.
No.
This whole thing is a little blown out of proportion. I just found out a guy called, hotlined us, and I hadn't been hotlined in years.
Oh,
yeah.
What is it?
It's Cameron.
What's he want?
You want to know if Fez was on the show tonight?
Hey, we wanted to know if we have an acting program director, because we've never seen you this entire year. What an ass. So, as far as we're concerned, we've never had a program director here. So why don't you check on that? Because when I talked to New York, and I brought your name up, they said he's just the secretary.
Johnny Tube Sticks.
The program director we have here is the guy who watches the paint dry.
Handsome
Ringing
Johnny
a
Tube
show
Sticks
in the
was
middle
one
of
of
it.
them.
Like you know radio. Like you've ever worked in radio other than watching G. Gordon Liddy read a paper for 3 hours a day. Jesus. You wonder why. So, Fez, what do you want to talk about? I guess you've been dogging it tonight? You're laid back?
I guess so. I apologize then. Sorry about that.
Why didn't you call in when his grandmother died and he's flying back and forth doing shows here? He doesn't get a call then. He never got a call to say thank you from him.
That was from no one. Maybe there's some more O'Reilly emails that have to be answered.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Turn your radio off. Just turn it off. You're not the program director here. You've never been one.
It's mad.
And stop calling Brian at 9 o'clock in the morning. He works nights. And every morning he goes, guess what time?
Is that Don on the phone?
Yeah.
You're having your Casey Kasem moment.
I thought this was AM radio and there was static. You're going through a tunnel.
And every morning he goes, guess what time I got a call today? The guy works nights. He doesn't get out of here till 12 o'clock. He's up for a couple hours. Call him afternoon. You've got nothing to say other than do the AOL play.
Band gets shirts. They'll make a
the
fucking
secretary's
maniac
job,
out
by
of
the
me.
way. It's not
Sound
a
like Paul
program
Anka.
director. Just like when I said, have someone train Brian. No one did. Why? Because no one here knows how to do it. You don't know how to do it.
Oh, boy.
Or do you want more out of Fez? You want him to sit around and talk about how difficult it's been for him the last month or so. No, forget that. How difficult it's been for him the last 2 years. But he keeps giving to this place. How difficult it's been for him for
like an
2
attorney.
effing years.
That's good.
Call him there and ask him there. Or apologize to this man.
Yeah.
But don't ever call here and ask if he's dogging it. Because nobody gives more than Fez Whatley.
Yeah.
Anywhere
This is
I've
ironic.
ever worked, nobody gives more than Fez Whatley. Call here again, and I'll rip that damn phone out of the wall. I'm not
Here it
playing
comes.
games with you. I'm not effing playing games.
Effing.
I'll chase you
Effing.
down the damn street with it.
The phone.
Don't make me sit here and
Doesn't look
tell
silly.
what we
I
really
know
want to
it's
do,
dumb.
Cameron. Because my agent tells me to stay cool until he gets here. That's all you've got going for you right now. Because if you want to
Like
see the
Mr.
Your Mom's
fucking
Box
White,
show,
Mr.
I'll do it tonight, bitch. I'll do it tonight. And I'll say exactly what takes place in these effing halls.
Whoa.
Just the pink.
That's about.
Stay
I don't know
tight
what
until
it's
Joe
about.
gets here.
Yeah. Stop pointing that accusing finger at Fez. If I could do Chris Penn.
Was it
good.
Was it awkward when you saw him for the first time after that?
No,
Good for you.
I'm willing to let bygones be bygones when I offend somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're really good.
It's crazy.
You can
Just drop
motherfuck
it.
someone and then just let it go.
The same way, like if I owe you money, I'm ready to put it out of my mind.
Forget it.
Fuck it.
Wow, you're good.
That was then. This is now.
Yeah.
You sound like $1 million in that clip.
Let's start fresh. That's what I say. Let's start fresh.
Yeah.
So I found out who that from your staff.
All right.
Fez was in love with. It was Derek. Derek.
Remember Derek?
Right.
Yeah.
Fez like Derek?
Yeah.
Why? He likes those fucking Tim from The Office guy hairdos.
He does. Yeah. He likes the non-threatening heterosexual male.
Yeah.
That's what he's.
He wanted to kiss Derek's neck?
I don't know.
Raging alcoholic. He likes that too. Derek was a lot of fun to party with.
I know he was. He likes a guy that can drink a case.
Yeah.
Don't make you a bad person, though.
No.
You can't judge.
No.
You can't judge.
Right. People saying you joined in 2005.
I don't know.
I felt like it was only a year, but whatever.
The end of 2005 again. The fall of 2005.
Yeah, so
Crazy. It's crazy.
It's all going fast. How long were you guys up the other time?
that time, 2 years, 3 months.
Jeez.
Wow.
26 months.
We should be we should be saving this for the unmasked.
Yeah,
This would be perfect.
True.
Whole fucking
The
world
dates, though.
changed.
There's going to be no stories.
Did it ever?
The whole unmasked can be, where'd you get that blue sweatshirt? Well, I was at Marshall's and I liked it. But
Right.
Is this going to cause a problem today?
What's that? Changing things around?
No, what we just kind of talked about.
Nah, Fez is bouncing back. I'm starting to feel it.
All right.
It's going to happen any day now.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
How come nobody invited Fez on the show, though? I love having Ron on, but why isn't Fez invited as well? I would love to have...
Well, he's busy, and we don't want to, impose.
He and Ope have a weird thing.
No.
Maybe one day when Ope takes off.
It's a weird tension they have. Oh,
yeah.
I'd have Fez in here. I miss doing Ron's show. Mm-hmm. What do you think of the Colbert?
You guys should come over and do that, too.
We will soon. What do you guys think of the Colbert thing?
Oh, he should be fired. I don't go for that type of humor.
Yeah. He pushed it.
That's right. Ban him.
It's a brave tweak, even though he does a character.
No, he says that he doesn't run the Colbert Report Twitter. Oh. Someone else does.
Oh, okay. They probably take quotes from the show.
Uh-huh.
I think that's exactly right.
There's 1 million followers, most of them bots, and then they have an intern just tweet out things, and he tweeted out. What did he say exactly? Let's
get to it, Sal, quickly.
Well, Mediaite. I like these guys.
What's up, folks? Hand soccer, or as Americans call it, football. Folks, the PC police continue to hammer the Washington Redskins over their so-called offensive name. Though, if you've seen the play recently, their name is the least offensive thing on the field. Thankfully, Redskins owner Daniel Snyder has found a way to smoke them the peace pipe.
The Washington Redskins are trying to improve their image with the Native American community. Owner Dan Snyder is now creating a foundation to assist American Indian tribes.
Snyder sent a letter to Redskins fans laying a plan to start the Washington Redskins Original Americans Foundation. That's right, the Washington Redskins Original Americans Foundation. Because Redskins is not offensive if you only use it once in your name. And folks, the healing has already begun. The charity has distributed over 3,000 cold weather coats to several tribes, and you can see how happy they are in their new gear. The foundation also assisted in the purchase of a new backhoe for the Omaha tribe. That's right, assisted. Because you can't expect a team worth $1.7 billion to pay for the entire backhoe. Those things cost thousands. To cover that price, they'd have to sell a beer and a soft pretzel. Folks, this move by Dan Snyder inspires me. Because my show has frequently come under attack for having a so-called offensive mascot. My beloved character, Ching Chong Ding Dong. Ooh, I love tea. It's so good for you. You're so pretty, American girl. You come here, you kiss my tea, make all sweet. I don't need no sugar when you're around. Come on, my rickshaw, I give you a ride to Bangkok.
Wow.
Now, folks, the small-minded out there have called Ching Chong Ding Dong an offensive caricature of an Asian American. That is wrong. Mr. Ding Dong is not American. He is a Chinaman from Guangdong. And if he ever heard someone call him a stereotype, he would choke on his opium pipe. Of course, there was no pleasing the attack dogs over at Asian Media Watch, who demanded that I remove Ching Chong from the show's letterhead and stop having him accept awards on my behalf. The point is, offensive or not, Ching Chong is part of the unique heritage of the Colbert Nation that cannot change. But I'm willing to show the Asian community that I care by introducing the Ching Chong Ding Dong Foundation for Sensitivity to Orientals or whatever. It is a wonderful charity. Thank you. I will applaud my sensitivity as well.
I was not in trouble.
It's a wonderful charity that's already provided 3,000 of those triangle hats.
He's making a brilliant social
Yes,
point.
exactly.
And these dummies
Just
are
take
offended.
it at face value instead of looking at the
It's
context.
such a sarcastic, obvious smash at the Redskins.
Of course.
God, what dumb Americans.
It's like, it has like 15 seconds left, and then we'll explain what's going on.
I will applaud my sensitivity as well. It's a wonderful charity that's already provided 3,000 of those triangle hats to Asian Americans in need. I assume there's a need because I never see him wearing those things anymore. And I owe all this sensitivity to Redskins owner Dan Snyder. So Asians, send your thank you letters to him, not me. We'll be right back.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
All right,
he crushed it.
Who's got the problem and what's the problem?
So then the tweet was, I'm willing to show Asian community.
No, that's the tweet. Right, what he said about Ching Chong Ding Dong.
Right. But that's just a quote from the bit.
Right.
And now they want him fired.
He's completely in zero
Cancel
trouble.
Colbert, I think.
He's in zero trouble.
Is the hashtag.
Hashtag cancel Colbert.
Come on.
So
how's that
see
hashtag
if it's trending.
doing? It's trending.
Oh boy! And of course, it'll be a lot of people that never even saw the piece.
No. They'll just read it, take it at face value.
Right.
Not in the context of satire.
Suey Park is upset.
Why?
Suey Park.
What does Suey Park say?
Because white liberals are just as complicit in making Asian Americans into punchlines, and we aren't amused.
However, it wasn't making them the punchline.
No.
He was taking what is an obviously offensive thing and saying and showing how ridiculous it would be to not view it as offensive. See, the Redskins is an offensive name, and it's being it's spun a different way by Dan Snyder. So he used Asians as a group that would obviously be offended by this. He was making the point that this would be very offensive.
Right.
So if you don't get that, you're a dumb motherfucker. You're simply a dummy. And the only way to deal with this is to come out and go, you're dummies.
I didn't get it.
You mean all Asians are dummies? Or
any Asian offended by this, or any non-Asian offended by this, is a fucking dummy. So yes, any Asian offended by this is a fucking dummy.
Bravo.
Or non-Asian.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the Jews. They're fine.
Right.
Except for the Jews. They're fine. So
maybe if he would just apologize.
Yeah, he should apologize.
Just growling his belly a little bit.
That
like
always,
I didn't know.
That always
well, I had no idea. I'm so thankful you brought this to my attention.
Right. It's a pretty brave.
Thank you.
It's a brave bit, though.
It is. Good for him.
In this day and age, that's pretty brave.
Well, you expect people to get it.
Yeah,
you know?
and they just don't.
But the fact that we live in a country where that's considered a brave bit, even though it's very funny, shows you how emasculated humor has become. Like Lenny Bruce was on stage fucking doing bits on the word nigger and on all these true social issues.
Yeah.
And this is considered a brave bit. It's like he's speaking, do you know what I mean? Like just honestly about
It's
race.
50 years after the fact, like 50 years after Lenny.
And it's a great bit.
Yeah.
But this is still considered like, wow.
And what's sad, radio guys doing the same bit, fired immediately.
In a second.
And the bosses don't even want to hear that you were trying to make a,
Working
some
for the
social commentary.
same company, by the way.
Huh?
Working for the same company.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly.
Jesus. Thank you, Jeannie.
So that's what
a lot of those waters over there.
I know, right?
That's what I mean.
Putting it down.
That's what
Hydrate.
Yeah, that's what I mean by being a brave bit, though. There's a lot of guys getting in trouble for that shit now.
Have you been checked for diabetes? I'm just looking into them. You're going through the water pretty quick.
I know. Yeah. Trying to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ching chong ding dong.
Ching chong ding dong offended some people.
It's no cake horn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cake horn went big.
Cheers to cake horn.
Cake horn took off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats on that.
Because of a very slight mistake someone made.
Just a slight mistake.
It's amazing.
Shouldn't have went anywhere.
Well, you know,
does he understand how amazing that is for the show?
No.
That he tripped on that?
No.
And then it's like, oh God, we're not going to let that go.
No.
You can't let that go.
Who do you think are the only people left that don't get offended by anything? I think rednecks are pretty fucking good.
No, but for them it's religion. Even if they're not necessarily, they're the ones who will come in on religion. I'd say most people are not offended, but everyone has learned that that's the attention getting thing to shout into a bullhorn. So I'd say there's no one left who doesn't feign offense.
I'll go with the deaf.
No.
The deaf?
You start doing like sign language funny
but
jokes.
Not many of us know the sign language.
They didn't enjoy the fucking interpreter from Nelson Mandela's funeral.
That was amazing.
Holy shit!
How did that guy get through all that?
He was doing
security,
curly Howard stuff.
No one's going to stop a black guy in Africa.
Yeah,
that was the thing.
That's true.
They're like, oh, he belongs here.
What was some of the stuff that he was saying? Didn't make any sense.
No, it didn't make any sense.
None, right?
Like when a comic does the fucking hand gestures, it was the same thing.
It was all fake.
Oh, God.
So there's no the Irish don't get mad, right? The Irish are pretty good about themselves.
The Irish are good.
Yeah, they take care of themselves.
They don't like the gays in the parade, but that's not an offensive thing.
I think the Irish are up there.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I mean, you could call them drunk and...
Italians don't really. They can handle it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, some Italians get offended by mob movies.
Oh, yeah, they hated
don't
The
like
Sopranos.
That's a newer thing, though.
It's what it is.
And that's a small percentage.
Yeah. I call them Uncle Tony's. You know, that's my thing.
Uncle Tony's.
It's weird. People get offended more than I think they ever have before. Yeah. I remember being younger and they would actually sell Pollock jokes in books.
In books.
Oh, yeah. Where you could go...
Polish joke books.
Blanche Knott, her name was.
Yeah.
I think I was one. Blanche Knott put out Blanche Knot. Look her up. I think she put out a lot of those joke books.
Pollock jokes.
Yeah.
And because that was so hot, then they tried other. They had an Italian one too.
Truly tasteless jokes.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I think I got this book still at home.
Yeah, it was.
That was good for the can.
Right.
You leave that in the can.
I think there were volumes, volumes and volumes.
Jokes for the John.
You got some jokes from the book there, Sal. A couple jokes.
Anything with Ching Chong the Ding Dong?
That's a great.
What was Blanche's problem with the Polacks?
It was just considered a joke to do at the time.
Right.
And then I remember I went up to Canada. And all the Polish jokes were about Newfies.
Newfies.
And I was like, what are you talking about? A Newfie didn't do that. A Polish person did.
Right. They got lazy.
Yeah.
A little white out and just put Newfie
but
in
it
its
just
place.
goes to show everybody just has a thing of everyone's going to bust balls no matter where you go.
You used to just say Polak, too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, you never said the Polish person.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think he's a Polak.
All right, read a few of these.
Archie Bunker said.
Let's get Sal fired today. Read a few of the Polish jokes, please.
Why should we help his career?
Did you hear about the Polish government brought 1,000 septic tanks? As soon as they learn to drive them, they're going to invade Russia.
They're so stupid.
It's topical in this day and age,
They're so stupid. They get a septic tank thinking they can fucking, you know what I mean, invade Russia.
It's going to be like a regular tank, right?
Yeah, they don't realize that that's just a term.
Right.
Yeah, they don't get that.
That's the opener for the book?
Yeah.
Good.
That's the opener, because look, it has the big D.
This is 1979 funny.
That's the opener.
Screen doors.
All right, keep going.
Did you hear about the new Polish drink, Perrier and Club Soda?
It's the same fucking thing. They're just mixing.
Exactly. Why would Polish people have no taste buds?
You could stretch it, though.
Why does the Pole always take a dime along on his dates? So that if he can't come, he can call.
All right, that's wordplay.
All right.
I mean, maybe he's being courteous. If he can't make it, he wants to be able to call someone. I think that's fair.
A dime for a call? Well, those are the days, huh?
Sure was.
Those are the days.
You ever listen to Operator by Jim Croce? It doesn't hold up anymore.
It sure doesn't, Jimmy.
You can keep the quarter. That's true.
Yeah, poor Jim.
One dumb tree.
Poor Jim.
True.
Big mustache, though. Big mustache. Big corn mustache.
Absolutely. Got in the way of the pilot seeing the big tree.
Oh.
At the end of the runway.
Yeah.
Boo.
Why were the Poles pushing their house down the road in the middle of the winter? They were trying to jumpstart the furnace.
That goes back to when you jumpstart cars. You had to push them sometimes.
Yeah, they don't know.
Why'd you skip the really long one?
Funny Chip looks terrible.
You can take all the time. You got all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Hilarious Chip.
Go ahead.
Go for the long one.
Read it.
Oh, God. Well, Paul suspected his wife of infidelity and began to follow her movements. Sure enough, his suspicions were justified. Coming home from work early, he burst into the bedroom, catching his wife and lover in the act. And, crazed with grief, he put a pistol to his own head. "Don't laugh," he shouted. When his wife burst out in giggles, "You're next."
Oh. Yeah, how's he going to do that?
Fuck yeah,
crazy.
blow his fucking brains out and then kill that whore.
I'm starting to think these people are stupid.
Yeah. They're idiots.
They're just idiots. Did we really laugh at this back in the day?
Yeah.
I still enjoy these, though.
I think we
laughed
did.
hysterically.
We did, right?
Yeah.
Or the one, the Polish guy's wife is having an affair, and he breaks into the bedroom. He sees his wife in bed with another man. He goes, "What are you two doing?" And she says, "I told you he was stupid."
That's a good one.
That's all right.
That's a funny one.
Yeah. I love the Jewish jokes, too.
What were those?
I always remember the one, "To hell with the expense," said Mr. Jacobson. "Give the parakeet another seed." That always made me laugh, that one.
Because it's cheap.
So
Yeah, they're really cheap.
Yeah, one seed for the parakeet.
I got
Come
it.
on, how long you want that to?
I got
How long
ya.
you want that to last? Forever.
Right?
Oh, Mr. Jacobson.
Mr. Jacobson.
What is this guy talking about? Chris in Maryland. You're wrapping up, Ed, huh?
Yeah.
He's,
I've had it.
I don't
he
blame
had a
you.
long night.
I'm done.
You had a long night?
It was a little late.
A little late. Chris, what's going on?
Hey, first O&A bit I ever heard was something I accidentally downloaded off LimeWire. You guys just ripping on Pollock jokes back in the day. It was classic.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, we went there, huh?
Yeah, we did. I like when we just do punchlines.
Oh, that was... I
Yeah,
love
that's
that
always
bit.
fun.
That was fun.
Just punchlines, nothing but punchlines.
All right, let's get us to the weekend here.
Yes.
Jimmy, Caroline's, and other
Caroline's
things?
into April, Tampa, early April, Side Splitters if you want to go. I'm sick of mentioning the places. You know where I'm going to be.
No, Jimmy.
Seriously.
Don't worry.
Enough already fucking pouring myself.
And Ron's doing double duty today.
Oh yeah.
You got the raw dog today, or you off?
Going to do the raw dog. today.
Wow.
And noon?
Yeah. Iron Man.
Yeah, that's what they call me.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
You are the Iron Man.
Iron Man. Love it.
I am Iron Man.
Maybe that should be my new theme song when I come in and out of places.
Who's doing the post show today?
No
Danny
post show?
Falcone?
Danny Falcone is doing the post show
Oh,
today.
boy, did they hate him.
Oh,
I got
yes.
here early enough, and I was on my Twitter, and they were hating Danny right off the bat.
Why? He was terrific.
Where is he?
You want to go get him?
Yeah, really
Why?
fast.
Danny Falcone.
I'm trying to,
Oh, where is he?
we might be leaving a little early.
Yeah,
so
I hear you.
I'm just kind of stalling.
No, believe me, it's cool.
All right.
All right,
I just want to see how, what he's got ready for the post show.
Post show. The old
Is he going to
wrap-
play? Is he going to
wrap-up.
play some music?
He said he was putting clips together and stuff, so I think he pulls them off as the show goes on. And
Oh, he's going to be well prepared.
Oh, he is.
Sure.
Here he comes. You could tell.
He can't run, Ronnie.
Walks like a marionette.
Yeah.
He has a really tough
busted
time.
legs.
Terrible.
He busted both legs as a kid. So, Denny, what do you got planned for the post show?
Well, first off, I want to say congratulations on the Unmasked. That's going to be
That is going to be
exciting,
good,
isn't it?
right?
You coming?
You're right.
You coming?
I want to bring the hard drive of hits and DJ it. We could have
That would be amazing.
Oh, man.
We could have a hula hoop contest,
All right.
limbo contest.
That would be
it
good.
could just go crazy. I mean, the possibilities are
Why didn't you
unlimited.
pick up on the D's Nuts setup this morning on the pre-show?
What's that? He was talking about the D hat on the because I didn't catch it.
No, he said D, and you were supposed to say
Kept
D
by me.
what,
I
and
said
then he was going to scream
D's
D's
I went
Nuts.
the other way. I went the
You
other
did
way.
go the other way. He went with Rick T's.
Yeah.
But did you realize he
He
was
was
going
like
for
Carbone.
Of course.
Yeah.
What do
You
think
realized he was
I
going for the
bored
D's Nuts?
yesterday? Yeah, of course.
Okay, fair
These
enough.
Guys, oh yeah.
So you went Rick D's
Your
instead.
listeners
What's
are
Rick
very
D's doing now?
creative. What's that? I think he's doing a morning show out in California.
Is that right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Disco.
Countdown.
Disco.
It's got to be awful.
God,
It was huge.
website.
Thank you.
Huge.
It used to be something, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to be a horrendous show.
Holding steady at 65%. that fucking sleaze in Saturday Night Fever that ran the dance
Monty
club.
Rock.
What?
There was Monty Rock, Sir Monty Rock.
Monty Rock.
Yeah.
The guy who did Get Dancing, Discotheques and the Sexolettes.
No, I think Monty Rock was the DJ.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the guy that ran the dance studio.
Oh, Sal, I think his
yeah.
name is, right?
Holding steady at 65%.
Sal.
Sal always busting my onions.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah, of course. I could do the whole cast.
So you're going to get this going?
Yeah, we got a lot of cuts for the after show, for the post show. So
You're not playing any music?
I don't think so. I think we'll try not to. Unless we'll slip in a hit. You never know. We might play Happy by Pharrell Williams as we get people psyched up for the weekend. Because I'm happy.
That's big with the kids now, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That song is
I played
huge.
it twice last night.
Why?
In a 2-hour period. I did a party last night.
Oh, you did?
What kind of party?
It was for United Cerebral Palsy. I do this party every year.
It's an appropriate song.
God bless, we had a great time. We were
Dancing?
just partying all night. Oh, yeah.
That must have been a hell of a dance
contest that
floor.
went for 8 hours.
Video
What's
that
that?
next time.
No kidding.
It was a lot of fun. Do it every year.
Yeah.
Got any vines?
Out of one of the colleges out on Long Island. No, I don't.
Colleges. 5 towns.
Yes. No. LI Post. CW Post.
CW Post.
Yeah. We're out there partying and having a good time.
None of those kids are going to get to work at Entenmann's now.
No.
Sad.
No, Entenmann's closing up. We got to get some donuts.
End of an
3
era.
boxes for $5.
The waxy donut era is over.
What happened to barbecue day?
That wasn't today, was it?
I thought it was today. It's next week?
Yeah,
I think it is.
I know we're doing Cronuts next week.
What are we going to talk to the guy about barbecue?
I know. I hate
Say
it.
to a barbecue guy.
It's brisk.
But the listeners do
Yes.
like when you guys get
They love it. They're
so
happy
they
for
love
us.
it, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Almost as happy as when you get watches and phones, too, probably. Nice
Free
gifts.
shit. The listeners love when we get
Are
free
you
stuff.
you're not part of the White Gloves?
No, of course not.
The White Gloves service
my
that we got going on
I
now?
like my flip phone. It's
The listeners love when I tweet pictures from my house and they see a stack of laptops on my ottoman in my living room. And they're like, oh, yeah. Working off a 5-year-old fucking
Girl.
computer.
Jimmy.
It's not going to get better than that. We'll see you guys Monday.
The Opie and Anthony Show has drawn to a close. Stay tuned to reflect, relive, and get the story behind the story of the finest moments of today's show.